Yeah, I can't even lie, guys. I bet you guys are just as tired as me of seeing this area. Yeah, I'm really tired of seeing this area, but it's gotten to the time where we actually have to rank every single tower in this area because we basically completed everything except Icy Adventures. But I've already gotten to floor 7 and all jumped it. Even if I didn't, I still review it anyway because yeah. But yeah, I need to rank every tower in this area, and we're not even gonna do too much talking because that's just all. That's just what I always do. So let's just get started with ranking every tower. This tower is actually not even that bad. It's just like really bland. Like out of all the towers, this is just like really bland. There's actually nothing really to say about this tower. It's just there. Like it's really just there. I did this tower after I did towers. I mean, Steeple of Magical Collaboration, and I didn't really like it, especially the last section where it's just the last section where it's just ice things. Yeah, that section is just absolutely terrible, and it brings this tower down completely. But yeah, let's moving on to the next. The next steeple we've got is Steeple's biome traversing. Personally, I don't really think the steeple is that bad. I was actually about to put the steeple at the bottom, but you know I'm too nice. But yeah, the steeple is just it's just too confusing to be the difficulty it is, and plus the gameplay is actually terrible. Like I just simply don't like the gameplay. I was actually so close to rating this to putting this at the bottom, like at the complete bottom. You know, I thought there's actually worse options. Like at least it gets points because of the creativity. The creativity is definitely there, but I just don't like the gameplay like one bit. What am I rating this? I'm rating it a 4.1 out of 10. That's that. Anyways, moving on swiftly. I really did not know what to put next as number 8 because all the steeples here are actually really good. Like they're all really creative in their own way, shape, and forms. But you know, I had to put something. So yeah, this is what I'm putting next. This steeple is interesting. Like the creativity is definitely there. It's a very creative steeple. I'm not really saying just because I'm rating it this low doesn't mean I'm saying it's bad. Like it's still not that bad of a steeple. It's not bad, but it's definitely not good. But yeah, there's just really not much to say about this. The gameplay isn't like over the top. The creativity isn't like over the top either. Like it's just like that. Like there's actually nothing really to say about the steeple, and it's also pretty forgettable. Like you can go 5 years without playing the steeple and you'll forget. Pretty sure you can do the same with most towers, but I mean, but it's just like you don't really see people playing this at all. But yeah, anyways, that's that. Moving on swiftly. By the way, before we continue this video, let me just point out that this is my ranking and your opinion is irrelevant to mine. So yeah, let's continue. Next steeple is the Steeple of Witchcraft Calamity. Personally, I feel like the steeple is very overhated. Like the steeple isn't as bad as people say it is. Like whilst I was playing it, I actually found it really fun. Actually, I've completed the steeple like 3 times, on across different accounts, and honestly, each time I played it, it was actually no, it got better each time. It got better each time. Like the first time I played it, it was absolutely terrible. I wanted this steeple to die a slow, miserable, and painful death because it was so flipping bad. Maybe that was too much, but I don't flipping care. I don't even care that was too little because the steeple is just so flipping bad. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, that was actually too much. But yeah, that was just me. That's just me back in the day. But nowadays, I'd actually say the steeple is actually not that bad. It's pretty creative. I like the design. I also like whatever you call this. It's a pretty nice. It's actually a really. It's actually really cool. It's such a cool contraption that they decided to put on this tower. And honestly, I've got not that many bad things to say about this tower, except the last floor. Oh no, except the transition. Okay, that wasn't it. Except the transition between floor 5 and 6. Like, do you know exactly what I'm talking about? Do you know that tightrope that brings you that tightrope? Everybody knows which tightrope I'm talking about. But yeah, that tightrope that takes you from floor 5 to floor 6. Yes, that one is so bad. We can all collectively come together and agree that that tightrope is the worst thing that's ever come to this tower, or even ever come to etoh. Because Actually, no. Worst thing to ever come to etoh was probably. I'm not comparing towers. That would be so wrong. But yeah, that steeple just so flipping bad. Anyways, um, yeah, I've got nothing more to say about this. Anyways, we can actually move on to the next. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This is actually the most forgettable tower of this steeple. I mean, I what the hell? This is actually the most forgettable tower. I mean, the most forgettable steeple of this area. Like, bro, I actually like, bro. This steeple is just not it. Like, I'm not putting it at the bottom place because I'm actually a fan of its gameplay. Like, it actually has really good gameplay, but it's just very like extremely short. Like, you can complete this in like 2 minutes. Personally, me, I completed this in 3 minutes. Like, you can actually quite literally just speed run this. I could even sit here and speed run this right now, but the thing about this steeple is that it just has not much going on. Like, it could have been more creative, but it's just not. The creativity isn't there like that. It's not like the most creative thing in the world. So it's like I can't even give it points for creativity because the creativity isn't all that. And the gameplay is the thing that's carrying this tower because I actually do enjoy the gameplay. It's actually really good gameplay. But the thing is, it's just really short. Like, the steeple is extremely short, and my younger self did not have a very pleasant time playing this steeple. Every time I talk about the arcane area, I always have to think of my younger self because, believe it or not, my younger self did spend like 2 weeks on the arcane area. So I always have to consider my younger self because my younger self did struggle a lot. So, obviously, if I meet that guy, yeah, I'll give him flowers and stuff because he definitely deserves it for having to go through something as terrible as this. But yeah, I'm gonna give this steeple a 5.2 out of 10. Yeah, I'll give it a 5.2 out of 10 because the creative, I mean, the game, I mean, the design's pretty good, even though there's not that much of design to really go based off of. But okay, yeah, that happened and that too. But yeah, anyways, and then the gameplay is also pretty good. But yeah, moving on swift. Okay, moving on swiftly, I guess. I mean, this was low-key a tie between magical elements. I had a really good time on this tower. I can't even lie. I actually did have a really good time, but the tower's just like it's not that fun. It's just like it's a really fun tower. I'll give it that. It's a really fun tower. I can't even lie. It's actually a really fun tower. From this point onwards, the towers actually start to get really good. But yeah, this is actually a really good tower. Not my favorite tower of the area, but it was pretty good. Also, not that long, which also adds points to it. But yeah, that's what I can say. Anyways, nothing much to say about this tower. It's just based on the creativity type thing. The creativity wasn't like the best thing in the world. It wasn't like life changing creativity that's gonna make me look at the towers differently. No, it's just like creative, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much what I can say about this tower. Nothing more needs to be said. Anyways, I'm gonna give this tower a 6.2. I genuinely don't like that, but yeah, 6.2. Maybe not swiftly. That time when I did it. Okay, I'm going on the right one. That time when I did a video on this tower, and the good thing about this steeple is that there's actually a lot to say about it. Like, there's actually a lot to say about each and every individual area. But the time where I did a video on the steeple, I made it seem like it was the worst thing in the world, and it was my least favorite steeple, and I hated it so much, and I wanted it to die a slow and miserable death because it was so flipping bad. But that's just not the case. This is actually a really good steeple. I can't lie. Especially this part. Like, this part has to be my favorite. Like, especially because in this steeple, you can choose which floor you want to do first, and which floor you want to do last. Like, this could literally be floors. This could actually be floor 5, but I'm choosing to do it first, so it's actually floor 1. And yeah, but I can actually see there's actually a lot to say about the steeple. First thing I can say confidently is that the red one's actually the best. I don't care what nobody says. I'm not gonna sit here and run through every single one, but the red one is actually the best. But yeah, I'm gonna read this a wait, we could actually do a big jump from the steeple. We actually could do a massive jump. But there's a lot of things that bring it down. For example, the yellow area. That yellow area is actually so flipping terrible. Like that yellow area is just such a hater. Hater, like you, yes, you. I'm talking about you. Like it's so flipping bad. I don't even play like that no more for real. Don't be cussing out towers or nothing as well. But anyways, I just had to give this tower a benefit of the doubt, thinking it was actually gonna. What am I even talking about at this point? I had to give this for the benefit of the doubt, thinking it was actually going to be good. But bro, I understand why my younger self was not having a good time because bro, this is just it just brings the tower down completely. You just bring the tower down. But yeah, also the final stretch. Yeah, the final stretch. Suck your mom. Suck your mom. You're so flippin' annoying. Okay, low key with this one, I feel like it's definitely harder than its intended difficulty. Low key, nah. I mean, it is peak medium, so I guess that's a good rating. So yeah, but I can't lie. This is actually a really good like steeple. To be fair, I can't lie. It's actually a really good steeple. Like for a beginner, it might be a bit difficult because like it does have some pretty tricky jumps that you just wouldn't see in a medium difficulty tower. But personally, I do find this really fun. Like the design is there. The design is definitely there. And like skip. Yep, you already know. But yeah, the design is definitely there and I gotta say it's pretty good. I can't really say anything else. It's just really good. I like the design and everything. But yeah. Anyways, what do I rate this? I rate it a 7.8. As yeah, I rate it as a 7.8 out of 10. So yeah. Anyways, moving on swiftly. I'm not even gonna lie, low key. When I was doing this ranking, I completely forgot about this tower. I completely forgot this tower existed and everything. But you know, I don't. I like this tower. I actually do like the tower. The gameplay for me, at first, I didn't really like the gameplay. Like, I would have rated this a lot. Okay, that's just not peak gameplay. That's the exact reason why I didn't like the gameplay. Flipping idiot, bro. You're actually a fucking idiot. But yeah, I didn't really like the gameplay at first. But now that I'm older, my skills have developed. I can say that this Steeple's gameplay isn't actually as bad as I thought. Like, it's more interesting than most of the towers in this area, therefore I have to rate it as high as it is. Not gonna lie. Even playing like even playing this right now, I'm actually having a really fun time. But I don't know if it was because I was literally having a whole blown out argument with my friends whilst I was well, not my friends. I was just having a whole blown out argument whilst I was doing this tower that made it more fun. But you know, I actually do like this tower, even though I haven't completed it yet. Yes, I'm completing this tower. A video is not coming on this tower, but yes, I will be completing it at one point or another. And yeah, that's that. It's gonna be my ninth test or my 10th if I decide to do something in between. But yeah, this tower is actually really good. I haven't really sat through the dialogue because I don't really have the time, nor patience, nor energy to go through all of that. I don't even have the time to actually read all that. Could have been doing like greater things, but I just want to sit here and relax and do my own thing. But yeah, what am I gonna rate this tower? I'm gonna rate this tower a. I mean, yeah, an A. I'm gonna rate it an A. Yes, 8.1. Okay, yeah, 8.1. Yeah, it's a wait. No, actually, 8.4. 8.4. 8.4. It's a really fun tower, but it doesn't compare to number one. Or maybe it do. Maybe it do because it's barely any points ahead of number one. Okay, you know what? I'm rating this 8.1. I mean 8.8. 8.8. Yeah, I'm rating this an 8.8 because bro, what the hell? Moving on to the next. And here we are, the Steeple of Magical Collaborations. The best steeple in this area in every shape, in every way, shape, and form. First of all, the steeple is actually really long. yeah, the steeple's really long. It's the longest steeple, I'm pretty sure, but that doesn't hide the fact that it's the best steeple in this area. Like it just simply is. I mean, from the design to the gameplay, it's really good. Like I'm not gonna lie, the gameplay isn't the best when you get to like the later floors. It's like when you get to like the latest floors, the gameplay's like, it starts to get a bit iffy. It starts to get a bit iffy. But I actually look at this tower really like really good because like I completed this tower in one attempt. Like let me show you guys real quick. It says two attempts now, but I completed it in one attempt. The second attempt is well right now, but you know. But yeah, I really like the steeple because it's just really like you can tell it was built by different people. You can tell each floor it was built by different people because of the different styles. Like some floors are definitely better than others. Some floors you might want to like body slam the creator in the face. And like you can just feel the emotion through the screen. But yeah, I can confidently say that this is my favorite steeple of the area. Also a pretty classic steeple because it came out back in like 2020. What more can I say? It quite literally came out in 2020, I think. I don't know, don't take my word for it, but I do remember playing this in 2020. But, you know, this is my favorite steeple of the area because the gameplay is just very smooth. The gameplay is actually very smooth. If you were ask me, does that even make sense? On about if you were ask me, be so thorough. But yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. If you were to ask me what do I rate this tower, like I would just say I rate this tower a 8.9. I mean no 8.9. Either yeah 8.9. Either an 8.9 or a 0. I mean, bro, what the hell? I actually speak English. Get on my nerves. Either an 8.9. Okay, that sentence shouldn't have been that hard to put out. But yeah, I would either read this an 8.9 or a 9 because it's just really creative. But yeah, that's all the towers in the Arcane area rated. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sitting through this tower again. I'm actually not resitting this. I'm actually not rebeating this. I can't be asked. That's the end of the video. It's actually bedtime, low key. It's like 9 p.m. Bro, it's actually low key bedtime, but yeah, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to drop a like. If you didn't enjoy the video, then make sure to dislike. Because yeah, we support dislikers, we support haters around here, kinda. Also subscribe if you wanna get more of me. Because why wouldn't you? Maybe that was too much. If you're not gonna subscribe after that, then I can't. Like, I don't even blame you because that wasn't it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love you guys. You guys already know I love you guys. Anyways, bye bye.